Well, I say this much. At least it's better than Trespass. If that's really saying much. Stolen stars Nicolas Cage, who is a criminal, and he and his criminal friends try and pull a heist on a bank. But the FBI has been watching them for weeks, thinking they're getting ready to rob a jewelry place that's nearby the bank. But they're using that. They break into the jewelry store to get to the bank to get what they want to get. And now the heist kind of goes well until they get chased by the FBI. And of course, Nicolas Cage's friend, played by Josh Lucas, wants to shoot a man just because he saw them run from the bank. But Nicolas Cage doesn't want to kill him because they're not killers. And all of that little turmoil gets Josh Lucas shot in the leg. And he blames it on Nicolas Cage. Nicolas Cage puts him in the van, but he has to go back for the money. The cops are coming, and the guys leave Nicolas Cage behind. And Nicolas Cage flees with $10 million in the duffel bag inside of a police car, but later gets caught and he burns the money and basically goes to prison for 8 years. 8 years later, he gets out of prison. Josh Lucas comes back and tells him he has 12 hours to give him his money, otherwise he's going to kill his daughter Alice. And Alice hasn't seen her dad in like 8 years. So yeah, that's a big long plot device, but that's the best way I can sum it all up for you in that amount of time. This movie is better than Trespass. That's not really saying much though, because I don't think nothing could make Trespass look any better. This film kind of reunites Nicolas Cage with this Con Air director Simon West, as well as the pilot from Con Air. I forget his name. The guy with the big mustache that goes down. He's in here too. He's the driver that leaves Nicolas Cage behind, and Nicolas Cage goes back and kind of whoops his ass. It's kind of awesome to see 3 members of Con Air all these years later in the same movie again. That was pretty fucking cool. I'll admit that was awesome. This is an action movie. I love the action theme song in this movie though, because it sounds like I'm watching Triple X. And no, not the porn, I'm talking about the action movies. It was like that little all throughout the whole movie. I'm like, am I watching Triple X or am I watching Stolen here? Like, what the hell? And of course, while he's trying to do all this and get his daughter back, the FBI, who's been tracking him every move he makes, is also on his tail again after a little scuffle at the police station, basically. The action in this movie is pretty good. It's pretty down-to-earth, action-wise. It almost reminds me of 12 Rounds. Not very explosion-y and nothing like that. It's just very leveled. Very normal, if you will. It's like one of those cheap movies. Well, it's not cheap. The budget was like $35 million on this movie because it came out theatrically, I think, for like a few weeks, and then was released on Blu-ray and DVD, and probably on demand. So the movie didn't make much money. It kind of bombed. No, it did bomb. Shit, 2.1 million. Damn. But the reviews have not been so great for this movie. I don't really understand why. At least this movie was somewhat entertaining. Nicolas Cage is not as bad as he was in Trespass. He's actually pretty good here, because one thing Nicolas Cage is good at is action movies or crime dramas, and yeah, this is one of them. Then you also got the chick from Watchmen in here, the Silk Spectre 2. I think her name is Mirren Åkerman or something like that. I think that's her name. She's one of the Nicolas Cage's friends and of course partner in that bank robbery earlier on in the movie, and she's now a bartender or something like that that the cops come to. How awkward is that shit? But it's an easily enjoyable movie. Very down to earth. Josh Lucas, he's pretty cool. He's pretty okay. He's kind of weird when we see him again 8 years later. It's like he loses his mind or something. It's kind of funny. But I'm gonna give Stolen a C+. I really did enjoy this movie for what it was. Just a simple, straight to the point, 90 or hour and 35-minute movie, as I should say, action film. It's very straight to the point and it's very quick. That's what I like to see. The plot is simple and the movie gets straight to the point, no lackluster bullshit. I'm all in. Let me know what you guys think about Stolen down below. Did you like it? Did you hate it? And yes, I'll see you guys later.